But how you doing? Doing a nighttime stream. It's kind of weird. Stream's not starting soon, that's for sure. Uh, yeah, we'll do Tides of Time. Make sure that's visible. Cool. My history with this game is I actually owned the copy of this game on an actual Genesis. This was one weird one where... So my personal story is Dad was going to a pawn shop, probably for other scandalous, skeevy reasons, and he, I guess, offered to buy me a Genesis game. Like, you know, as young as I could get. So this was like almost near brand new at the time. This is also like one of the first games I noticed like Sega started. I was disappointed because Sega started printing the manuals with like Sega was like not cheaping on the okay, how do I explain it? If you ever had Sega Genesis manuals, the original manuals that you got like from Sonic 2, Sonic 3 had beautiful printing and everything like that. This was one of the first times where like I noticed the printing quality was kind of shit, and it was like all black and white paper, grayscale. So I was very disappointed, and I thought like, well, I guess I'm at a pawn shop, so I must be getting like a bootleg version. Yeah, that's just the way the game came. And it still had the hard box though, so that was nice. I rented, we're doing Ecco Tides of Time because I know this game a little better than the first game. I've tried playing the first game in recent years. And the only thing that's kind of neat about the first game is this moment where the dolphins are like, here, play around, do flips in the air, and then all of a sudden, spoilers, all your friends get kidnapped because you did a flip. And it just kind of drops you back into the ocean like, what the fuck? Yeah. Is there another alternative reason? Yeah, more or less gonna have my Discord running so I can hear some of the guys talk, and I'm just gonna play the game. I mean, I'm playing a game that I know, and oops, hang on. After I gave it the power to beat the width. I might get stuck, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to beat this game. But I don't know, like, I still feel like my cartridge of the game was glitched. There were certain tricks I could never figure out how to do. Because I felt like something happened, or the game glitched out on me for some reason. Or I couldn't achieve what it was asking me to do, and it was frustrating. Give me some sunflower seeds. Swim through them, and they will take you great distances. So essentially, Ecco games are about a dolphin defeating Geiger monsters. H.R. Giger, excuse me. I'm gonna eat fish. It's fun. So right now, this is... Okay, so before I go into this thing, notice at the top right corner, I have... like only the one bar. Basically, that's just a health bar, so if I was to run into things that hurt me, I can still die. So I'm not immortal, but essentially don't need to come up for air. That will come into play later. But I like that. That's an interesting feature in this game. Remember how, like, Alucard, people are like, oh, you start out so strong at the start of it. Can't be impatient with these things either. Good, I got that one. Wait, I didn't. The teleporting machines are taking me to a faraway place. Pardon me. Also, this game rocks for having one of the best soundtracks. Follow me, Echo. There's something strange below. Hey, yeah, I see that. Do you feel the energy pulling? Some people hate this game because of how vague it is, but, you know, you're supposed to be able to explore. Yeah, I ignored that shark, by the way. I just do this to the sharks. Hey. Do it. Do it! Do it! Do it! I'm trying to do it, you're just in the way. Come on. There we go. Eating sunflower seeds. Oh, fuck you, shark. Jeez. Alright, where does this thing go? Down here, or did it pop back up again? No. Probably went back up again. Yep, good. You just gotta keep an eye on it. These early puzzles do teach you how to, like, general mechanics, but some of the stuff never comes back to play after this. Is that it? Or, okay, one more. I don't remember where the last one is. I mean, it's not far, I just didn't really, I remember where. You little fish. I like eating the fish. Uh-oh. Yes, please don't respond. Also, if this game gives people whiplash, I'm sorry. Use this song to shatter the stone. Oh. Okay. Most of these powers are temporary too. Fault zone. So, remember how it's been nice not having to worry about air? Let me get my health up. Well, my health is fine now, but... Game likes doing that shit, too. Don't see a lot of those assholes. Oh, shit, look at that. I don't think I need it anymore. Something's happening in the fault zones. Ow! Oh my god, fuck. This is worse than I thought. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Ah! Won't let me go until I talk to this butthole. You have lost the power the asteroid had given you. You must surface for air. But this asshole doesn't show me where. Two tides. We have felt the death of the asteroid, and now we hear songs from far from the north. We have heard terrible songs of strange creatures in the sea. We are frightened. We feel the presence of the vortex kind. When shall we swim in peace again? Okay, that's you again. Wait, did they all say that? Okay, it seems like they all say that. I don't remember them all saying that. There's a shark around here. Oh, there's a vortex on you. You guys want to see vortex? Some Geiger monsters. Jellyfish are going to be the bane of this game, by the way. Like, you're looking at the shark going, oh my god, like, no, jellyfish fuckers. Hang on, I'm trying to eating sunflower seeds. Yeah. I'm looking at the map, see if I can see any fish. Okay, so I just gotta keep going down. Ugh. And then you get shit like this. Skin fucks with you very easily. Oh my god. Everything wants to kill you and you're running out of air. Because sometimes you get spots like this. So you don't have to do that. Okay, I think I have to get all the way back to the top without screeching again? Maybe without getting hit. I don't know. Ow. Well, we'll see if that held up. Ugh, running out of air. Come on. And these guys? No, okay, that thing does hurt me. Sometimes you get these things that, like, you're not sure what the fuck they are and why they don't hurt you, and then there's all sorts of other things that do hurt you. Alright. Ow. Hold on. I don't know what that's for. I think I need that for something else. I don't want to... Okay, yeah, so that was it. Just swim up to the top. Ow. Get some air. I mean, health is pretty forgiving, at least. It's just air is not. I forgot. None of this stuff is explained, by the way, just so you know. You just find these things and you play with it. Oof. Fuck that up. Okay. Okay, using this turtle is a terrible technique. Because you need this turtle to go... I think I even need the turtle to go down more. That's hard to explain. Yeah, okay, so turtle just takes me either spot. Ugh. Shit, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna be dying quick here. So you might be asking, like, why are you not playing the, the first game? Because you notice how, like, Ecco makes this cute little squeaky noise when he gets hurt? Yeah, it's a death scream in the original. So in the first game, every time he gets hit, you hear this horrific female scream. And I don't want to have to deal with that at this hour. We're not going to be dealing with... It might not be that bad, but it's really not good. Dolphins of the future, man. I'm Trella, and you are my ancestor. I am from the distant future, or one possible future. There is another possible future, a dark future, the vortex future. And I'm here to take you to my present. Your old friend wishes to sing to you. You must touch me to time travel to my time. I hope you guys are smoking your blunts right now. Good shit. I love this music so much too. Some of the best that Genesis has to offer. Use the tubes to find your friend. The singers of my time will help you. Okay. Yeah, I have to go. Should like put me in a tunnel basement. No. You are the stone. No. It's never quite clear what that does. If I touch it again, I think it will put all those stones back wherever it took it from. Jesus Christ, that was some spaz the game wanted to have here, okay. I am trying to get this one up here. Ah! Fuck. The glyph that is a door is open for a short time. Oh, I gotta find it. Let's see what it means. See the little bubble? Click on the word. Cool. Ow. I am also trying to talk to some of these other dolphins. You look strange, singer of the past. Ow, fuck. Giant tubes of water connect all the seas of Earth. Wait. What's your deal? Wait! Oh my god, you guys. It's been ages since I've actually, like, attempted this game. The marks on your head look like stars in the sky. Ooh, pardon me. I think the one that's going that way doesn't go very far. Also, I think I can just jump into that thing right there rather than use those guys to help me get over. But let me see what's over this way. Yeah, see, if I was to take that one... Just more or less, if you wanted some dialogue, you'd go find these guys. Talk to them. Okay, there's nothing really in here. So, japers. Whee! Life on Earth is perfect balance. Oh my god. Let me see, what's this way somewhere? Just where that one thing was. Let me look down again. I still think there's some things that I'm not doing properly. I'm just having fun floating around. Hello? Oh, that's why you want this. Oh, hey, you. Beware the floating Medusa. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's the thing I had to click to get that other door open. So now I'm like... Ugh. Ow. I need to catch that guy again and get back to the rocks. It's been a long time since I'm fluffing around because even when I was playing this game, I forgot what the fuck I was supposed to do. There we go. Fuck you! Oh, this is... Yeah, okay, I know what that's annoying. Annoying as fuck. So you can't talk until... Once you get the special power, you can't talk. Somebody's here.
Who else would it be?
Oh, hello. Well, sometimes it's Sherlock. I can never tell.
That's true. Yeah, well... He probably made the same choice to sleep in the night before working in the morning, so...
I don't know. We'll see. We did talk a little bit earlier. Abby did a short stream. So.
I noticed. I was like, damn. I slept right through it.
It's okay. You needed the nap.
Yeah. But, did you get the thing I said like an hour ago?
Maybe.
Well, like, my complaint was that, like... Usually, like, I'd work the week, and then Saturday would roll around, and then I'd sleep 12 hours,
okay.
And I feel really good. But I haven't been able to, like, get a real nice, like a more than 8 hours of sleep in, like, a month. I don't know, I just can't do it for some reason.
Well, I blame my animals on my sleep stuff of recent.
You should put sleeping pills in their food.
Well, they've actually been pretty good, so I'm not gonna say that they haven't been, but can never tell. I'm gonna just... I think you're loud. The game is... You're very loud in my headset, so I think you're loud for the recording.
I mean, I had the TV unmuted. I just muted it. I am a little loud, but, you know.
Okay. Well, there you go. Now you're about under 50%, just in case. So,
okie dokie.
yeah, because if the game is really... Like, I have the game turned down for my headset, and, that'll be fine. Okay. It'll be better. So at least everything is neutral. Okay, I know what I need to do. I just gotta get there quick enough.
This game always mystified me. I don't know why. I played that Aquaria game for Linux, which was supposed to be like Metroid meets Ecco, and I don't know why I bothered, because I was like, I've always been shit at Ecco.
I'm sorry.
Oh. I mean, it's the parts I could get to were fun.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me. I played this game legitimately up until a certain point, and then the game sort of did some things that fucked with me. Alright, hey, come on. I got the special screen. What's your deal?
You got a...
See, like, that's really good. I don't know. This thing always mystified me, too. Like, what the frick does that do? Ugh. Okay, I went in here, I got the power, and then I got up there. So now, like, the idea is that I gotta break that thing out of the way. So I'm confused. And I had the same fucking issue when I played this game when I was younger as well. Like, wait, I did the thing it was telling me to do, or what I would assume, so why did it fail?
Can you charge up the Ecco attack?
No, I don't think so.
Like a Mega Buster?
No, yeah. I mean, you'd think that's what you had to do, but... I don't know. Okay, so my logic is to activate the door. Like, left the door is open for a short time. I know how to get there quick with enough time. Heck, even this guy helps me get there quick enough. I got the scream, and I don't even use the scream.
Ecco's a pretty hardy dolphin the way he bounces on his belly like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, come on. Ugh. Well, I mean, he's the chosen dolphin, apparently, so... says a lot. Oh, come on, come on, come on, graphics, come on, game. Slow the fuck down, momentum and physics are fun and all. Okay, did that do it? Yes, that did it, okay. Skyway. Okay, so Tubes of Medusa and Sky... wait. Well, I don't know Skyway too well, I guess, but... these ones do get a little frustrating. I am close to running out of air eventually. Okay. And it's also very unclear, like, how... wait, hang on. Okay, so I think I know where I need to go. But the question is, where the fuck is the next air vent? I just gotta get to the surface. Alright, let me just get to the surface and I'll come back this way.
Stop running in the...
I can't help it.
What are those things?
This game is just built for running into things, alright?
Shrimp or something?
Trilobites. Troglodytes or trilobites. Well, this is the future.
Well, troglodytes had, like, thumbs. So.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
One way to find out. Troglodyte.
Oh, you're gonna
Spell it right on my first try. Wait, no, I didn't.
Cool.
Close though. All the right letters, just wrong order. Troglodyte is a human cave dweller from Greek trogle, hole or mouse hole. It's a form of caveman.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. This is leading to the Tubes of Medusa, or Sky Tides, this... and you have to keep coming back to this way every time you fail, so it's a trial and error sort of thing. Oh shit, that's right.
I want to find some land in the American Southwest that has like a cave on it. And I want to buy the property and then like live in the cave for a while, and just long enough so I have to pay property taxes on a cave.
I think some people do have that lifestyle in the United States.
Oh, for sure, but it just seems like disgusting in its perfect irony.
Yeah.
The American experience of having to pay to live in a cave.
Well, it's part of owning property. Either that or you give it back to the bears and the Native Americans.
I guess. Wow. This is like audio surf, but without the audio.
Yeah, a little bit. Ugh. This is just as annoying back on the fucking... This is as difficult as I'm making it. Because the Echo's momentum kind of fucks with you, but I can do this. I say that as I fall out.
This is the kind of thing where, like, if the TV could be turned on its side, it'd probably be a lot easier.
Yeah.
But no, let's do it in horizontal aspect ratio.
If you dash, you just get stuck with more momentum, so it's... Dashing is not smart. Okay, it was good to be in this one. Fuck, come on. Damn it! Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah. At least the music's good. Like, that's why I'm playing this game this late. It's pretty chill.
Okay.
Like, honestly, I don't have to think too hard about this game. It's just cool dolphin simulator.
Someone should make a Lisa Frank ROM hack for this.
Oh, what? Oh, Lisa Frank. That'd be funny. Maybe it exists, I don't know. Oof. Okay. Damn it! Yeah, getting to that part is a pain in the butt, because I don't know how to block those yet. I haven't practiced in a bit. But now that I know this pattern, it's fine. I think, though, if you did try to do a Lisa Frank thing, it hurt. It'd hurt more than be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking it up. Apparently, there was a game called Lisa Frank World.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's apparently such a slow-moving, easy target that Seth Meyers made fun of it on the Late Night Show. You're bad when the fucking NBC's doing, like, Angry Video Game Nerd bits.
Alright, here comes the part that's gonna be a little difficult, because it's been a while since I've figured out how to do it, but this music is the best fucking music in the world. Alright, how the fuck do I need to get in here? Alright, come on. She's gonna pop up soon enough. Here she is. Fuck. I don't even know how the fuck to do this. What the fuck is this? Echo the Dolphin. Get ready to rock out. Ah! Fuck. Oh. Damn it! Free fall dolphin! God, I love this music. It's like one of the best boss songs ever. Ah, fuck. I don't know. Ruined it.
Oh, there it is. A little delay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have to move fast. Like, I almost had it. You just escape it. Okay. Alright, it's telling me, hurry the fuck up. Get through.
Oh.
But then I gotta do the Sky Tide shit all over again, which is why it sucks to fail. I guess I could, cheat. Use, save states. So that I just don't have to do Medusa over and over again. What to do? Nothing I'm seeing makes any sense. That's okay. This game doesn't really have any sense to make. You're a dolphin in the future fighting gigantic alien Giger monsters. I mean, I'm currently in the good future. Let me see. Yeah, 0, F5. There you go. Just to make sure I got it. Okay. She's not... Wait. Sue heard me. What monsters? See this monster here? Oh, fuck. Momentum, come on. No! Okay, F7. This is tough. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Medusa. She doesn't do any damage to me. But she does like to throw me out of her tubes. Her fallopian tubes. The challenge is just outrunning her. Fuck. No! God damn it. What it... I don't even remember. I mean, I know what word you're trying to suggest, but I didn't remember saying it, or saying a word that sounded like it. I have to listen to the recording later. Oh, come on!
You piped into my ear right now. I feel like I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm convinced that Seth Meyer invented that game because there's no record of it anywhere else on the internet.
Oh, huh. The Lisa Frank dolphin game.
Right.
Fuck you. I don't remember how I beat this one time. That's all she does. She just, like, tries to kick you out of her tubes. Stop it.
Little tubes.
Yeah.
And knock you out of my little tubes.
Look, like she just pops up all over the place. You are not going to understand this clusterfuck, and neither will I, so don't worry about it. I have some vague idea. This is the bottom. And then... Okay, I'm still at the bottom, like on the back of the start again. Anytime I fall out, it sends me back to the other place, and I don't want to have to do the sky tubes again. This is basically fighting physics and the controls. Oh my god.
And a giant squid monster.
Yeah. And the only reason it's worth playing is because the music is pretty dang cool. Now, I could take this slow, but I'm getting the impression that in order to get past her, you have to speed past her.
There are a couple jumps, so...
Yeah. I've never actually looked at a FAQ guide for this, so this is just me having practiced it. Or, then again, I haven't played this game in so long. Get out of my way. I never actually try to see how she responds to screaming. Okay, she doesn't like this. She almost doesn't like the scream. She... That was it. I'm doing it. Fuck! Alright, let me start over. I have an idea. I was there. I was sort of doing it. There we go. Oof. Yeah. No! I'm also trying to relax. I'm over the edge of my seat. Oof.
Very relaxing.
Fuck you. Come on. I also think No, she pops out of nowhere. She rubber bands really quick, easily.
I hate that.
And I mean, I'm also gendering this squid monster. I mean, because it is Medusa, and I guess it's implied that it is like the snake-headed monster Medusa, so yeah, there we go. Fuck you.
You see, usually when I see, you know, big anime tentacles, I usually think male, but that's just me.
Could be. I mean, Ecco is implied male, so there is no... But also, there was never a gender to be had on him either, but I think they use he, him pronouns if we have to get political about this. In the 90s, how did they gender for this dolphin? Using vernaculisms that don't count, that only apply to, like, the last 5 years. Because I swear the pronoun thing didn't start until 2015?
I feel like I saw it a little earlier than that, but it wasn't really considered, like, a thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's not something that was on, like, there's no petitions to put it on birth control stuff, and, I mean, because gendering, like, you could choose not to list your gender if you wanted on official documents back in the day. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on.
So plot synopsis says the game begins with Ecco, a bottlenose dolphin, as he and his pod are swimming.
Yep. I will say that I have basically skipped this level in with cheat codes and stuff, so because this game I could not beat without cheating. So I have seen most of this game, but parts like this are just insanely ridiculous.
Have you read a lot about this game?
Read it out for us, because maybe I could say, yeah, I knew that.
John C. Lilly is a researcher who studied dolphins. He wrote a book, The Mind of the Dolphin, experimented and tried to communicate with them. And during his experiences with psychoactive drugs, he's said to have met cosmic entities, a team that monitor the Earth, known as the Earth Coincidence Control Office, or ECHO.
Mm-hmm.
This is the source of the name that the producers of the game chose.
Yeah, it's honored about this weird experiment that this guy was doing with dolphins that was paid for initially by the government. But the game is not made by the guy who did the study, so...
No, it's something that the producers of the game like learned about. I'm guessing they probably like, let's make dolphin game, and then they're like reading about dolphins and they find this like, well, here's our name.
Ah, fuck you. I'm actually in a spot where, here we go, come on, oh.
See, the 1992 prototype of the game was listed as Dolphin.
Okay. No! Fuck you. I think, yay! Fuck yeah! I didn't have to cheat. Good job, me. Skylands. Alright.
Let's see. I get to
What?
watch my playback. Let's see.
Whew.
Come on.
Hey, you. You must ascend. Alright. I mean, I just got here. Oh, hey. Welcome to the great sea of the sky.
There you go. Look at that.
I don't know where this is gonna take me.
Oh boy, Skylanders.
Yeah. Okay, so she says I must ascend. There must be more blocks up that way to... I think what's next is a teleporting device, or a teleporting... What's this thing? Sing to the bubbles in the sky, and they will make you fly. Okay, try to remember that. Fuck you, shark.
You know it's true because it rhymes.
I mean, I'm gonna have to trust the singing crystal anyway. Got no one else to trust except myself.
Do you think Ecco would fit better in with as an amiibo or a Skylander?
That'd be a pretty amiibo.
Yeah.
Because they don't make Skylanders anymore.
Don't they?
No, like they totally... Like amiibos are the only thing that's working right now.
Yeah, I guess the toys into life, is that what they call it? The whole trend is kind of on this, you know, on the wane. The fact that you, like, what was it, Nintendo Wire was saying, hey, you can get to the you can pre-order the reissue of the Isabella amiibo right now for 16 bucks from PlayAsia. I'm like, it was at $5 Below like a month ago.
Well, it might be the Smash Brothers version of her instead of, like, all the default ones. Because the Animal Crossing ones are different. So they...
I guess.
The Smash Brothers amiibos are different. The floating lions are born from the Great Eruptions. Oh. Now. Okay. Is there anything in here? Probably just me needing to find more bubbles. Like these guys. Yeah, I don't remember doing this. Oh, did I ruins it? I think I ruins it. This game is nothing but trial and error bullshit.
Ed Annunziata, who did a lot of research on dolphins to help produce this game, to talk to the dev team, and when they asked about what kind of music they wanted, he played them Pink Floyd.
Cool. It's kind of Pink Floyd-y. That's what's going on in this one. This one's more like... The first one is more... It has more variety. This one recycles a lot of the same tunes, but it's a lot of melancholia. So this one is less drug-related one and more just like you're constantly upset and distressed about things. Water. Okay, well let me do this. Okay, so up, up. Okay, I think I know how to do this now. Let's see. So I go... Ooh. You can hold helium... Oh, we can hold helium in our bodies. I was gonna say in our bones. Where are you taking me? Please tell me I have to go all the way back. I did. Fuck you!
In a tweet published on December 30th, 2012, game producer Ed Annunziata said, "Obscure Ecco trivia number 17. I was paranoid about game rentals and kids beating the game over the weekend, so I made it hard."
Kinda. I mean, it sort of pays off, but it does encourage you to buy the games instead because they are pretty. Like I said, I started off this story, you weren't here, but essentially, my dad picked out... I rented the first game, and I was very disappointed with it, because it was too difficult, and Ecco screams whenever he gets hurt. So, like, the cute little squeaky noise that he makes here is toned down from the first game. So, the first game can be very upsetting. The first game has more opportunities, like you can turn into a bird, you can turn into a pterodactyl, you can turn, like, you get to do that stuff in this game too, but that was more streamlined in the first game. I ended up getting this game because I thought, well, maybe it'll be better. I might have rented it at first, so it's hard to say. Shit. I don't know where to go. Definitely don't remember doing this level like this. But I have some idea. Oops. Pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. So yeah, basically I got this game because of... We were at a pawn shop and he says, pick a game. I'm thinking, well, what? There wasn't a lot of games at the pawn shop, except for this one. So I decided, okay, I'll work on this. And I also had cheat codes, so that was what was nice.
I miss cheat codes.
Yeah.
I got excited because it said there's cheat codes in Bloodstained, and it
Mm.
turns out, unless there's something else that we haven't been hipped to, it's just you depending on what you put your name as when you start your file, you get a
Okay.
funny hat or a sword.
No. Oh, like the cheat codes that are in Shovel Knight, where you put in your
Right.
butt and it changes butt for everything. That's like, yeah, that's kind of boring. Oh
That
no.
sounds pretty fun, good
This is
actually. I could do with butts.
I think it's just gonna. What are you gonna do to me? Here? Alright, maybe I can. What is this one? Okay, I think I can work with this one. Alright. I think I'm going the right way. It's hard to tell. I swear I never did this level. Because I've never really beaten Medusa properly. We can carry you with our minds. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I did this level once. I did this level once, and then I probably got frustrated with it because this game. Okay, so that's going back down. Oh, that's a weird thing. Maybe I just need to get stuck on one of those dudes. Yeah. Yep. Hi. Okay. Okay, so shoot. Oh! Okay, we done. Fin to feather. Oh, yeah, I've done this one before. So remember I was saying like Ecco get to turn into a bunch of animals? This is one of those ones.
Oh.
But it doesn't mean that it gets easier. It gets a little... It's harder to control.
That's too bad. I guess that makes sense. Why would they spend the time to fully flesh out the controls for the weird little animal mini sequences?
And I want to say
when
that
they could
it's not terrible controls. It's just between the camera and it going back and forth the way that it does. Like, it probably wouldn't hurt if that was backed up just a little more. Like, you weren't so... It wasn't just focused on Ecco so closely. The metaspheres that created the asteroid to change them to another life form. Yeah, I figured as that was called Fin to Feather.
Oh, that's nice. Did you ever see the old, remember in extreme 90s magazine adverts?
Yeah.
You know, there was like, the big type, little type, was it, what do you call it when a camera, well, fisheye lens camera, but
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna, it's like, it's not depth of field, but anyway, they made an advertisement for Ecco, and it had like a bunch of TVs with the game on it, and a guy in a diving suit standing in front of the TVs.
Okay.
That was the guy who created the game.
Oh, that's fun. Way to... That's a nice piece of trivia. Oh, fucking...
See, if you want to see it, it's his most recent tweet. Let's see here.
So he tweets a lot. What games do they still make?
I'll let you know if I know.
Fuck off, birds. Jesus.
Yesterday he retweeted a tweet from an indie game developer making a game called Sonar Smash. It looks like it's hard to describe. It looks kind of like a TurboGrafx 16 version of Ecco. So that's neat. Although it's vertical, like the dolphin goes up all the time. It's almost more like Raiden than Ecco.
Okay, I think my goal here is just to eventually get the fuck off!
Like it says here, it's not a serious endeavor of his, but as a side project, lately he's been developing Alexa skills.
Alexis, what does that mean?
Like things for like optional additions you can add to Alexas to add functions to the Amazon Alexa software.
Okay, I think.
Basically making it
that's
so
all I
it works
needed to
better.
do. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
He lives in San Francisco.
Yeah. Okay, good. All I had to do in that level was just get over the fucking mountain. That's stupid. That was stupid. Oh, shit. The fuck? Gonna spawn another one? Shit. I'd hate to lose this part of the level. Okay. Alright. Oh god, it's over the thing. Oh god, I got it. And of course there's birds that are there to attack me too. Stupid eagles.
They should like probably not stay out over the water too long, because if they get tired, they would like have no.
Well, if they're albatrosses, then that's different. Albatross's whole deal is just being longevity.
I mean, you know, long still has an end. So.
Hmm. Okay, I might be able to catch this one. Ah! Okay, I have... Thankfully, that was forgiving. I have one more. Okay, good. I just wish I didn't miss those. Didn't use my song in that first one for some reason. That was so weird.
He's trying to find somebody to help him convert his video game Space War Arena to a board game.
I gotta do this part again, fucker. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Yay! That's how you get replay value. That's how you get people to rent the game more than once.
Yeah, I know. Good thing I'm fucking emulating it now. I own this game, and I'm emulating it.
That's fine.
I mean, I just can't attach this thing. I think this is like the best way I was able to glitch out this bird the first time. Yeah, fuck off.
Alright, he's, let's see, when was that? Middle of July, he retweeted a, another indie dev company called Playchemy, which is a really bad portmanteau of play and alchemy. And they're making a 3D dolphin game called Deep Blue.
Oh, nice. I will say that I have the Dreamcast version, or the Dreamcast Ecco game. It's pretty good if you... But it's not... It doesn't follow anything that this game has story-wise. It's like I would comment that that's probably the most disappointing part about the Dreamcast Ecco. Only because you really can't... It has nothing to do with the Giger monsters.
Well, you know, gotta mix it up, right? I mean, they probably didn't have the staying power of Dr. Robotnik.
Well, they are Giger monsters, so... Don't... Fuck off.
Oh, my bad. Playchemy is actually Ed's company, so he's, I mean, he is an indie dev, but yeah, so he's making on it. He's working on a new dolphin game.
Okay.
I see. It looks like it kind of switches from 3D to 2D. That's nice.
That's neat. Yeah, Ecco for Dreamcast didn't really...
Well, you know, people didn't know what to do with 3D back then. I mean, there were a few games to suck out, but a lot of them were just kind of.
I'm honestly trying to hit this fucking thing. I can't. How's it going? And oh my god, this game. Yeah. I'm dying endlessly. Acorn plays. It's fine. It's also a late night stream just because it's really hot during the day and I haven't streamed in a while and I want to stream because there's nobody home in the house and I get to make all the noise I wanna!
I'm gonna call the cops on you.
Well, I actually, funny story, the cops already pulled over like some guy making a Yui in the middle of the street.
That's funny.
And I was taking a walk right before I started streaming, and I'm almost like 3 blocks away from my house, and then a cop pulls over behind me, or like he doesn't pull me over, but he's driving behind me, and I see it. But then I'm noticing a bunch of other lights up the street, and one car just happens to do an illegal U-turn in the middle of the road for some reason. I don't know. So I don't want to stick around and be there for whatever's going on. Also, I can
Was it
technically
just like a
kill
residential road?
Yeah, it's a residential road, and he just decides to put on his lights and give this guy a ticket or whatever. Oh my god, fucking 2 sharks. We want to talk about annoying. These sharks are ruining my game here. I mean, thankfully this part is not long, but this tediousness is not overly enjoyed. Also, for the record, pro tip, they won't respawn if you collect their little shine thing. Alright. I will save state. Yeah. What brings you here, Akron Plays? No! No! Fuck you! God damn it. Are you a fan of Ecco the Dolphin? Fuck off. God damn it. Like, this is the level. It's just getting over this fucking hill and trying to figure out how to dodge birds. I did get no damage. They're just being assholes. I'm a dolphin trying to be a bird for a hot moment. Okay. God damn it. Just chilling. It's more I'm a fan of streamers. But I do like this game. I can only really stream retro games, and I wanted a chill game tonight. Okay, so as frustrated as I am, I'm not upset about it. I don't know if that makes sense. New to the whole scene? Yeah. Kinda new to the whole scene too, I guess. No! God damn it. I think there's like a magic technique to deal with that. Also, mashing the C button is pro strats. It's not.
You're telling me it's a Sega game and all the buttons don't do the same thing?
No, actually, you want to know... B is dash, C is swift swim, so it speeds you up. Basically, you play most of the game speed running by swimming. And then A is your button, or your little song. And then you hold down A to see the map. So essentially, this is essentially what I have to do. Get the bird technique so I can go over that big rock. You have 13 followers, that level of new. Okay. I have 35 followers, but I've been trying to do this for a couple months now. It's hard to get people to follow you if you're not doing like Fortnite or whatever.
Oh, I hate Fortnite. I would do so many things to make Fortnite go away.
Yeah. But then you gotta think of there's some little kid who's probably okay with doing it.
I don't think kids should be playing fucking, like, shooters like that. I know it's, like, not... It's not even that it's violent. I think it just kills, like, your brain. Just like walk forward and do a thing. It's like you look at the genre because I mean, what's the top game every couple of months? Some game where you run forward and usually shoot. Some if we're lucky, sometimes there's like a puzzle solving element. But it's like, can we have a new type of game, please? Something where you don't just walk forward and do something.
My theory on why Fortnite or why certain shooters like that do so well is they are pick up and play really quickly. Like the one reason Splatoon does not have the massive following. Oh my god, thank you. F5. The one reason Splatoon doesn't have the same level of like fanaticism that Fortnite would have, even though it is just another multi-layered platform, or you know, just a online multiplayer shooter thing.
Well, for one thing, it's third person, which you know makes.
Well, yeah, but Fortnite is third person as well, and Team Fortress is third person. But my point is that the loading times between gameplay is insane. Like, you have to wait about maybe 10 minutes before you can actually get into a match with somebody in Splatoon.
Yeah, that's pretty pitiful.
I mean, it's pathetic in that sort of sense, but one of the reasons Fortnite is so addictive is that there are constant temporary rewards. So you have to play, like, for 5 hours a day just so that you can possibly get the one exclusive item for playing free. I don't know if it's even 5 hours. Is like, that's probably the bare minimum to some extent, but that's playing for way too long. Splatfest is something where I choose to play I'm gonna play this all one night. It's gonna take me 3 hours only because I have to deal with loading times. Or it's gonna take me from 9 to 1 a.m. sometimes, so I guess that's like 3 hours, 4 hours sometimes, at the worst. And then if I can't do it within the 4 hours, I'll press pause and then do it again in the morning. But that's just with Splatfest. So obviously we don't have Splatfest anymore, but they pretty much say, hey, you have 3 days to max out, and the reward is not that big of a deal. Like, this game is designed to not particularly stress you out if you fail. Whereas Fortnite is deliberately designed to stress you out if you fail, but there is no punishment for failing other than keep try. So it's good in that sort of sense, but it also causes so much of the addiction problems that people talk about with Fortnite. GTA is the other one where I'm not entirely sure how the fuck to deal with that mess.
Well, I mean, I don't really know a lot about the online. I mean,
yeah.
At least you got options, like, you know, you can, I don't know. I mean, I heard there's a casino now. That's kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah. I would say if people, like, know how... I can't believe people would get addicted to GTA Online, but if you're playing games that are... If you're playing the game deliberately violent... Like, this is the argument of GTA anyway. If you're deliberately playing the game ultra-violently, that reflects on you. The game is not entirely built to be ultra-violent. But except for Trevor, Trevor does have a mission in where you deliberately torture somebody, and that's probably the only thing that they maybe should have not even, you know, left in the game. Because that's the controversial part, and I will say on that sort of thing, like, okay, well, you clearly have problems with...
Anybody who complains about the game never complains about the single-player missions. They always talk about the online multiplayer.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm not entirely sure what to do in this stage. I need to catch up on Ecco. He says, just chilling, it's more than a fan of the stream. 13 followers. I got lucky. I'm not interested in I got interested with modded Minecraft, and all of a sudden Minecraft is coming back. But yeah, Fortnite is not for me. Yeah. I like that Minecraft is coming back. I think that Minecraft can be just as addicting, but it's not as perpetually dangerous, sort of say. Like, it's pretty harmless. Okay, so there's another bird mission over there. Somehow I have to get myself over there, and I think what I have to do is that there's going to be a orb over here, and I have to fly. Yep. Okay, so this one's going to suck. There's going to be more eagles and falling rocks. At least they're not... Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, I was right there. It's gonna give you tension right as you get there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna F5 when I feel like I'm safe. Yep. I'm not gonna do that back and forth because this one is deliberately kind of mean. F5 in here. Alright. Yeah. F7.
I wish I understood how to control my brain better.
What do you mean?
Like, last week I was killing it, playing Sudoku puzzles.
Uh-huh.
I just can't do it anymore. I just I fell right off.
Yeah.
It's like, did I eat something?
I think I need to go down. Oh shit, I was almost there. What the fuck? 7. 7. I was almost there. Ugh. I think. Oof. Oh, come on.
Come on, Burb.
Can do a burp F5 here. I don't know if the game's intentionally looping itself. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, I think that was the end of the game. Alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna F5 here. Haha! I F5 in the right spot. Alright. Okay. Okay.
Oh, big burbs, be nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna F5 again because now I'm confused. I'm good for now, anyway. I'm just confused on what to do next. Yeah. Think. Okay, well, not here. Not here. I don't want to waste my song yet. Like I said, these levels, some of the more confusing ones for sure. Alright, I might have some idea where to go. Is that it? No. Guess I don't think I'll have to do the bird stuff again, but you never know. Okay, there's that thing that spits out toxic stuff. The reason I'm not using the map is because I might waste my song and I don't want to waste the song. No, I don't think I need to go over that way. Boop. Boom. There's that thing. Spits out toxic bubbles that hurt. Okay. You know, I think I need to fly over this rock over here. Seems like the only thing that makes sense to me. Yeah. This part looks rough. I mean, this game gets harder. Just so you know. This is every level of this game is kind of tedious and difficult, so this is not unique to this level. Cool, there we go. Asteroids Cave. Alright. Asteroid is supposed to be a good guy. Okay, so air here. And for some reason, we get the cool Medusa music again.
Neat.
So if you miss the Tubes of Medusa level... Oh, there we go. Oh, this is gonna... Now this is gonna stress me out. This is like a puzzle mission. Wait, hang on. Now I can use my map. Okay, so we gotta go down. But there is no rush, there's no time limit, unless you're speedrunning. Cool. And there also is really no reward to like hitting the monsters other than to, so if you're hitting the enemies, they just clear your way and not really respawn. Woohoo! Hey buddy, talk to me. 10,000 years ago, we swam above the surface and rose above the land. Alright, flying dolphin thing. Meow.
Oh shit. July 9th. Tweet from Ed Annunziata. I'm not watching those people having sex on the beach. I'm watching that guy on the left who's watching those people have sex on the beach. And there's a picture.
I think I might have seen that. I don't know. Ed?
Annunziata.
What does he do? Ooh, ooh. I can...
The Ecco the Dolphin guy.
Oh, that guy again. Okay. Let me see my... Oh, there's a serpent down there. Shit. This thing is... not a good thing, but I don't know how to really beat it. Oh wait, this thing. I think I can... Oh yeah, I send it over here to eat this stuff. Come here. Come here.
July 7th. Posting a Kickstarter endorsement for another developer making a game called Naked Little Dude. Looks fun.
That's cute.
Looks like Mario 3 kinda.
Cool. Here, I'm actually gonna talk to
here
the dolphins.
Oh, okay. No, I found it. That game I mentioned earlier that he worked on. Space War Arena for the Nintendo Switch. It's a lot like the old Space War for, fudge. You know, those like old multi-user systems that they used to run at universities in the 1970s. But of course it's the modern version.
Yeah.
And apparently in the middle of July they released a multiplayer patch, which seems kind of obvious, but that's cool. So he's still making games. And he's got a Switch with custom control mods. Because he's a gamer.
Okay, this thing is gonna harass me, so I have to keep an eye out for it. And I am running out of air again.
Weak ass dolphins in their
Need for air. What are you, mammals?
I'll breathe when I'm dead.
Wait. Shit, come on. There we go. Get over here. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully that's stuck.
Ecco versus the World Nugget.
The chum bucket.
It's a little war reference for everybody.
Oh, here he is. Asterix. Hello, my little singer. It is good to see you and feel your thoughts after so long. Listen to me carefully. When you saved your pod, the Vortex Queen followed you to Earth. You must return to your time and stop the vortex before they take root upon Earth.
Must I?
There are two possible futures for Earth, and only you can prevent the dark vortex future. You are the stone that splits the stream of time in two. That was a lot of... See, my dyslexia is kind of getting to it because there's a lot of T's and TH, and then there's a lot of S sounds. So it goes back. You are the stone that split the stream of time in two. Have to read that very particularly. And Ecco, you must save my life. I will show you my memories.
I will die. Please make me not die.
Yeah, this is how he gets killed. Mm. Queen's like, fuck you!
Could you be a dear? Could you do that? Do me a kindness.
The
Make
DNA
me so
battle.
I'm not die.
I could be pronouncing asterite wrong, but like I said, I'm dyslexic, so for me,
You get it right. You got it.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then there's this orca that witnessed the whole thing. Now I think in order to get back home, I have to do this. Ah. Oh yeah, oh god. This is harder than it looks, by the way. I'm gonna do something here that is a pain in the ass, especially when you're running out of air. It's just a cruel thing this game is doing. It's like, hey, could you like make it so that I'm not going to die? Sir, if you want me to save your life? Fuck you, man.
Back me up.
Like, there is not a oxygen thing in sight in this room, and it's fucking stupid, and I don't know why. Yeah, fuck you. Ugh. Okay, next time remind me to, F5 in that part.
Well, I'm like a minute behind you, so I might not be the best,
Well, just when I get... after I see the cutscene. Because I've had that happen to me before. Like... Ugh. I think, though, it's about 1 o'clock. Like, the animals are probably all lonely out there. I'll come back to this. I'll do a part 2.
Did you F5 like you were supposed to?
Not yet. I haven't gotten there yet.
Mm.
Come here, you weirdo. You weird slug thing. Ow!
Tell you what, Lisa Frank mod hack, ROM hack, probably a little too ambitious, but I feel like give Ecco a bike helmet would probably be a worthy endeavor.
Make him a little derpy. Yeah.
Well,
Some people would be
just
offensive
like,
about that.
protect his poor head. He's such a soft little baby.
Well, that's why they call him bottlenose. Come here.
They're just so painful. He's got scrapes and scuffs and road rashes.
Could you? I think he will come to me now that he's in there. Shit. But I need air! Is there no fish? Let me see. Where'd the fish be at? Okay, there is fish down there. come this way. Alright, that's enough.
Good answer.
Ow! Whee! Alright. I can get through there. Ugh. Oh, an Adam, ant.
We must all do our part.
Kitty fish. Okay, does this thing provide air or just shoot toxins? Yeah, shoot toxins. Okay, let me go get some air.
Melon cleanse to get rid of all those toxins. I'm so tired of hearing that. I'm doing a melon cleanse.
What's a melon cleanse? Really?
Like, I don't even fucking know. It's some of my dumbass friends like, I'm just gonna eat melon and drink melon juice. It's like, I'm gonna cleanse them all the toxins out of my butt.
Sure.
Yeah. Whatever, buddy.
Alright, F5 here.
Meanwhile, you know, their pancreas is crying because it's turning them into a diabetic from drinking nothing but sugar water.
Ugh.
But the toxins.
We don't need
Just
to read
poop.
this.
What do you think poop is? Just poop. Get the poop out.
This is shitty. Get. God damn it. Okay, F7.
One of these days, you're gonna have to try enabling that thing where you hit backspace and it rewinds the game. That'd probably be good.
Probably. Yay, here we go. Alright.
Well, let's see.
We are going back in time to the time of the previous mammal existence. 12:30? Yeah. A couple hours. This game is obviously a little longer because of the puzzles. I'm trying to remember certain shit. I know how to beat this section now too. So this orca is like, horrible creatures attacked my pod. I swam away with the little ones. Now they are lost. Please find them.
Anakin killed the younglings.
Okay, well, we'll go find the lost orcas and we'll leave that as the last thing. I think I can get all the orcas to follow me too. No? Because it's cute to have them all follow me. Ow. Yeah, in order to trigger them, there is a very particular way to do it too. Yeah, like that. So you have to, like, position yourself in the right spot.
I'm only watching like out of the corner of my eye, but did I just see the word lust?
Maybe. I don't know, did you?
I guess it's one of those things that Sega did and Nintendo did not.
Put subliminal messages on you?
No, it wasn't even subliminal, it was like right there. You know what, it was probably like lost.
Yeah, maybe. Why aren't you triggering it? Can I? It might be a thing where I can only have like 2 of these damn orcas at once. Oh shit, forgot about that. Alright, we're out of here, we're out of here, we're out of here. Fine, we're gonna take these to your mother. And then I think it is something where you can only have 2 orcas at once. Something stupid like that. You just can't, like, stock up on the orca kids.
Tisk tisk.
Make it convenient. There are still some little ones lost. And she doesn't tell you exactly how many are lost either, which is also annoying.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I think there's one over here. No. Let me see. Okay, so that's where the family is. Alright.
I forget, do you got Big Lots out there?
Yeah,
Okay. I haven't been to Big Lots in a while.
it's okay. I mean,
I
well,
remember. Did you guys go back when you were like a kid?
what do you mean?
Big Lots, or did they have them back then?
No, the one Big Lot we have came fairly recently.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it started in Ohio, and I mean, well, you know, back in the '80s, it was called Odd Lots, right?
Oh, okay.
And back then it was great. I mean, half my Atari I say half, 9 out of 10 of my Atari 2600 games came from Big Lots.
Nice.
I got so many cheap games, it was great. They were like $3 a pop.
Yeah. Shit over there.
That's where I got BMX Airmaster. But for some reason there's the Australian version of the game, so it's not worth money at all. But it doesn't matter, it's fun as shit.
Yeah, I mean, if it still works, it works. It's kind of weird.
I love
Like,
that game.
okay, thank you. You are truly great. Okay, so this is the shit when I play this game legitimately, all the way up until this point. So, because I wasn't able to catch what she says here, I got stuck really bad. So you're truly the greatest hero of the sea, Ecco. You can expect help from the orca kind on your journey.
Man, it's really buttering you up. She's gonna
You
like
can expect
acid
orca
bomb
kind on
you
the
or something.
journey. But there's a little orca that takes off. So there he goes. I have to follow him. Or I think, God, which one is it? Expect the kind of journey. Does one of these things take off? I think that's it. Yeah, that one takes off. You have to follow it. If you don't follow it, it doesn't trigger a cutscene. Oh shit. I think I lost it. Oh wait, there it is. Cool. Alright. You don't know you have to follow this orca. For the record.
A little bit of a Castlevania 2 problem there. Not very clear instructions.
Yeah, and so if you try going here on your own, there's rocks that are blocked here. And you can't... I think I can't eat these fish either.
How dare they?
Because they're the puffer fish.
How
And they get mad.
dare they?
4 islands. Okay. Okay, so F5ing here. And I think I'm gonna call it a game. Because I sort of have some memories on how to do this level, but... Blackfin and the Terror are below. They can help you exit. Because, yeah, my memories of how to beat this game without cheating are fairly inconsistent. And there are some levels that get really hard, and I might want to watch a guide how to do it. But I am back in
I
present
don't think
time.
you're supposed to say you do that as a streamer.
Well, I don't care. I'd rather be honest. This game's fucking hard. Now, for anybody who is an Ecco fan who's pretty hardcore, I tip my hat to you, and speedrunners of Ecco probably have already beaten this game in the time that it took me to get here. It does make me, because there is no, like, real 100%, it's just play the game. Do it. That's all I can really think of. Alright, is anyone still? Okay.
Dolphins don't have pockets.
Yeah. There's no need to... It does make... There is a level like, well, how much of it is 100%? What is technically 100% with this thing? Just watch me as I'm roaming around, inadvertently beat this level. Eh. I think it's telling me I had to find like 2 dolphins, and this music's just really good. Anyway, thank you, Akron Place, for coming by and checking me out. I'm low-key and everything. Acorn? Is it Acorn? It's got 2 N's. Akron.
Yeah, well, that's still Acorn.
Well, fine. He might have some... He might pronounce it some other way, I don't know. I never pronounce anybody's name right.
You overpronounce the N at the end. You go Acorna, Acorna, Acorna place.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Thanks for listening to me. Go and have a good night. And I gotta stop the game before my dolphin dies. So see you later.